Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Reclaiming Coventry with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. And before we start anything else, as always, go and get yourself a drink, pause this video, come back, get comfortable, and let's enjoy for the next 20 minutes me butchering Football Manager 17. Right, you gonna get yourself a drink? Wicked. So I last left you guys after the 2-0 defeat to Swindon. We had a really bad episode. Last episode we lost both games, really bad. Things were terrible for us. We were dropping down the league. But somehow, I don't know how, our fortunes seem to have changed and we've gone on a pretty good little spell. It's amazed me, really, to be honest. We started off with a brilliant 3-1 win over Scunthorpe, and I must admit everyone played absolutely fantastic for us. The only sort of bad point was Bevan got a little knock, but 3-1. I mean, who would have thought it? I thought we played really well. We'll go to the match stats, and you can sort of see it wasn't like we ran away with the game or anything like that, but I think we just played really well. And yeah, I mean, Scunthorpe were at home, so you'd expect them to have a few shots and be a bit more closer game, I guess. But we took our chances, we scored our goals, and happy days in that sense. We then followed that up with where have I gone? A 1-0 win over Wycombe. This was another game we didn't play. We did play well, but we didn't play fantastic. We probably should have won it a little bit more, to be honest, but we had the issues of not scoring again. As you can see, we had 20 shots, 8 of them were on target, and we only scored 1 goal, which is a bit of an issue, really. A little bit of an issue, but overall, I can't complain. We won the game. And I think it was... Who got the goal for us? It was Charlie Collett. Yeah, he got the goal for us. No, when it was Joey Jones. I do apologise. He got the assist. Collett did. We then followed that on, unfortunately, with a 2-1 loss to Bolton. And we went actually 1-0 up. We gave a penalty away straight away, and then Adam Lafondra he managed to get another goal, and we just couldn't get back into it. We played okay. It wasn't. You can see here we had more shots. We were the better side at home. You would have expected us to get more than 1 goal. I keep on saying it, and I sound like a broken record, but our problem is obviously scoring goals. As you can see here, a lot of these things here, we only score 1 goal or 2 goals. It's very rarely that we score more than, say, 1 or 2 goals. But we bounced back really well with a 1-0 win over Swindon in the Checkatrade Trophy. It actually put us through to the next round, as you might be able to see down there. We play Leyton Orient in the second round of the Checkatrade Trophy. So that was really good. Yeah, we didn't play particularly well. I mean, our defence played alright, but we were the better side overall, I think. No, Swindon were by miles. We were lucky, to be honest. It's hard to remember all these games. And we went on. Then we sort of dropped a little bit at the ball here. We 1-0 against Bristol Rovers, and again, stats wise, we were by far. We had the more shots. Possession was pretty close. We were probably the better side overall. I mean, our pass completion is fantastic, 81%. But you can pass it around all you like. If you don't score, then it doesn't really matter, does it? So, again, the issue is not being able to score. We followed that on with a 0-0 against Oldham, and you can sort of see again, we are on the stats. We're probably the better side, but we've got the issue as usual that we're just not scoring, and it's an issue I really am trying to address. I do think come January I'm going to have to buy a striker. We should have Michael Follive back anyway, but I still think we need a striker, and possibly a goalie. I'm not sure yet. I think we're a good side. We just 1 or 2 positions we really need to to sort of sort out, and I think we can really crack on. Anyway, last game I played before this video was a 3-2 win against Doncaster. Again, we're a much better team, but we let silly goals in, and we deserve to win it when you look at the stats, but this is an issue, letting silly little goals in. I mean, yeah, it's hard to really know, because you look at our two main central defenders, for instance, are both quite young, both 23, but they're both 4.5 star. So you'd think that they are one of the better teams in this division. They're one of the better players. One of the at 4.5 stars. There's not going to be. I wouldn't have thought there'd be a much better two defensive or centre backs. So it's a bit of an issue. You look at Packwood as well. He's 4-star at the moment, or potential. He's 3-star ability, but he's a really good right back. You can obviously play. He plays central as well, but he's natural at the right back. And on the left, we've obviously been playing Jarlsby because he's been back now. And again, you look at him, and he's 3-star current, 4-star, maybe 5-star. And again, you'd think to yourself, that's a really good back line. But we seem to leak goals, and maybe it's something to do with my tactics. It's something I'm going to have to look into, really, because I just don't think. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to just play him as a normal central defender on the defence, and see if that changes it. Because I think maybe I'm somehow drawing away Turnbull or Wills and opening up gaps or something like that. That's what I do think's happening. So as I said, we've got a game against Rotherham. It's not for a few days, so I'm not going to sit here and let you lot guys have to go through all this, because it will take forever. We'll get back to we'll be a little flash, and we'll get to the game. Right, guys. One quick couple little things I forgot to mention in the intro bit I did. I forgot to show where we are in the league. We're actually up to 4th after that nice little run. So as you can see here, I mean, Charlton are sort of 6 points clear of Walsall, 9 points clear of us, and sort of running away with it a little bit at the moment. But as you can tell, there's sort of down to probably about sort of maybe 10th, or even as far as say 12th. It's a really close sort of group for us at the moment. So as I said, maybe give it another 5 or 6 games, and those gaps might start widening a bit, but it's really tight at the top. So a loss and you can find yourself dropping down 4 or 5 positions quite easily. So I wanted to show you that. The other thing is as well, we're on a transfer embargo. They're trying to take over us again, and I think it's a little way down the news now. So we're a little bit further down on that. So hopefully there's going to be maybe some finances coming in if they do take over. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I think it's meant to be a local consortium, so I don't think it's anything like a sugar daddy or anything like that coming in. It's just it's just like a local consortium coming in. Hopefully they want to keep me as a manager, and we can crack on after that. And the other funny thing, right? Because if you guys have been watching my videos, you know I'm an Aston Villa supporter. So Birmingham came in and offered me a job interview. Yeah, I didn't take that. I turned that down straight away. I'm sorry if any of you guys are Birmingham supporters, but being a Villa supporter, the last team I'll ever want to go and manage is Birmingham, basically. So, but that's pretty much where we were. So we're going to get into the game. Cross is injured, so we're going to bring back in Manor, and Essien on the bench. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Essien. He's been moaning a little bit about not playing, and he's a tiny bit not fit. As you can see, Michael Folliff's back. He's not 100% fit, so he might only play like 60 minutes or so, but I wanted to get him in because he's obviously a really good goal scorer for us, and we need that, really. Change these two guys around. And this is the team. So this is the team we're going to go with today. So we're going to go with Harris, Turnbull, Wills, and Packwood as our back four, and Charles Cook in goal. Essien is going to come in and he's going to play the half-back role as defence. McGradle's Brigmanner, easily our two best sort of central midfielders, are going to be in the middle, and then Jones just behind, Thomas and Foliv up front for us. The old partnership. I mean, this is pretty much the team we started off playing at the beginning, where we were winning, doing really well, winning games 3-4-1. So hopefully we can come back into that. I don't see why not. I'm gonna actually just change and put Giles Fee in because I feel he's a better left back. Fitness is a slight issue, so we might have to make some changes. Just after the half time, but there's no reason we shouldn't win this game. Or I don't think so anyway. I'm really still hoping we can get promotion. And yeah, I mean that's the aim for this season. It's honestly to get promotion up into the Championship and really start to move on. As Green Manor gets a really good. And that's the end of the highlight. It was just starting highlight. Rotherham, not a bad side. They're only in. I'm not sure where they are. Obviously, they got demoted from the Championship, as anyone knows. They're a team that are good, but they weren't good enough really for the Championship. It's one of the big struggles you can do on Football Manager, I think, this year, is play as Rotherham and try and keep them up in the Championship, because it's a really tough ask. And it's been a bit of a close game. Rotherham seem to be having a slightly better edge. I mean, they're at home, so you could sort of understand. And that was a let-off there, God. It looked like Charles Cook messed it up a little bit, and that was a bit of a let-off for us. But Rotherham still come forward. We might have to change around a bit and go a bit more of a counter-attacking style here, as they score. Damn it. As soon as I do a video, it was disallowed. Thank God for that. We're going to go into a counter-attacking style. So they're getting at us, so I think we can try and hit them on the break. Hopefully. As that's the end of the half. Not much really happened apart from the disallowed goal. And I'm going to say, assertively, just keep going out there, you can still win. Because I feel like we haven't been out of the game. Right, guys, yeah, as well, I'm going to quickly mention as well, because I've mentioned it once or twice and in other videos, but obviously there's the Football Manager Content Creators Day up at the National Video Game Arcade in Nottingham on the 16th of September that Loki and Luojo are doing. So if you haven't got tickets, go to it, because it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic day. Or just go to the actual... just pop along any time, because they've got a Football Manager exhibition on there at the moment. So I just feel like it'd be a really good day out for people, especially like we've got summer holidays and stuff like that. McGrails gets the ball, he gets it. Can he not get Thomas in? He can't get Thomas in, unfortunately. And it's we seem to come back into this game a little bit more, but we're just not producing anything at the end. But we get a really nice little pass. Foliv with the ball. Can he do anything with it? He takes it past one player. Takes it to Gale, who gives it to McGradles. Thomas, Jones, gives it to Foliv, and I thought that might have been it. I think a fully fit, someone who's played a few more games, would have scored that. But we're going to make a few subs. Foliv's not playing fantastic, but I'm going to keep him on. I'm going to take off Thomas, and we're going to bring on Mbake, who he can play up front really well for us, but I'm going to play him more as a trust. I can never say the word, but we're going to play him as that one. And we're also going to just bring off Gale, even though he's been playing well for us. Bring on Vlad, just to try and shoot up the midfield a little bit, give us a little bit of energy in the midfield, and hopefully we can get something out of this in the last sort of 35 minutes to go. 30 minutes to go even. But we haven't been playing too bad away from home, and we've been sort of there or thereabouts. We've got to be careful though, because Rotherham even are coming in and they score. Bloody hell, that's rather frustrating. We'll see the game here. It looks like they managed somehow to get the goal in, and we don't press enough, really, from the looks of it. As you can see here, he gets the crossing. I mean, they're knocking it around here, and he gets the cross in. No one's really marking him. and it's a free shot at goal. I mean, to be honest, that's where Essien should be. As we come to the end of the game, it pretty much looks like. Can we get anything out of it really quickly at the very end? We've got 30 seconds left. McGradles gives it to Foliv. I guess it's Packwood. Packwood to Vlad. Packwood. Vlad. McGradles. Essien. Can we do anything with this though? That's the problem. The time's ticking down. We've got 10 seconds left. We knock it back to Turnbull, who gives it back to McGradles. McGradles to Vlad. Can Vlad do anything with it? Joe Jones? No, that is it. That's full time, guys. And we lose 1-0. And it was a disappointing performance. We should have done better than that, to be honest. That is rather frustrating. So it looks like I'm being linked with the Swansea job, guys. I'm going to say, I mean, also, I want to stick with Coventry. I don't want to be moving on. So where does that put us in the league? We've dropped down to 7th. Obviously, it's still, again, really tight. But the big question is now that we are 10 points behind Charlton. So, I mean, the way it's going, it looks like Charlton are going to pretty much be running away with the league as it goes. But we've got a chance still. We still have a chance. Right, guys, I'm not going to bring you the Fleetwood game, because it's only a Checker Trade trophy and I don't particularly think they're worth watching. But I will bring you the Fleetwood game. So I'll see you after a little flash. Right, guys, welcome back after a little flash. Obviously, like I said, I played the Checker Trade trophy game against Leyton Orient while you guys, in between the Rotherham game and Fleetwood game. We won it 3-1. We've got Tottenham under 23s in the next round. So... and I've sort of made a decision. I'm going to try and really push us on in this, because it's a trophy at the end of the day. It's silverware. I mean, let's be realistic. We're in League One. We're not going to win the FA Cup. We're not going to win the what do you call it, Carling Cup, or whatever it's nowadays. It's called. What's it called actually? The EFL Cup or anything like that. We're not going to win the League Cup. We're not going to win the FA Cup. Realistically, I mean, the best you can hope is have a good run in them sort of competitions. Obviously, but the Checker Trade Trophy is something that we could win, and it is a trophy. It is silverware, and I've maybe been just, I don't know what the word is, breezing over it a little bit too much. So I think we're in a position where we could do well in that competition. So we're going to do our best and see how far we can actually get through on it while concentrating on the league. Because the league is our main priority at the end of the day. We are in 7th, and we are playing Fleetwood today, who are right behind us. In fact, they're on exactly the same amount of points as us at the moment. So, again, it's still really close up top. There's only 4 points in it to second place, which is an automatic promotion position. So we've got all chances of, climbing up and getting up into the automatic promotion quickly as possible. Just to let you know as well, takeover apparently it's literally days away. So I'll probably tweet out if we get taken over. Sheffield United offered me a job interview as well, and I think I showed you Swansea made me favourites for their job, and I didn't go through the team, did I? Sorry, I was just clicking on autopilot. Right, the team anyway. Go to the tactics. There we go. This team we're going to be playing today: Charles Cook in goal. It's the usual back four: Gillespie, Turnbull, Wills, and Packwood. Collette in the deep line playmaker role, defensive midfielder McGradles and Brigamana. Jones in the attacking playmaker role, and in front of him in back air and Foliv, our two wonder kids, or who are on loan, who I wish I could keep, but I don't think we'll be able to afford them because they cost way too much money. I mean, he's 600k from Watford, and he's 825k. So I think the chance of us managing to make them deals permanent are quite slim, to be honest. But you never know. Like I said, Fleetwood are on exactly the same amount of points as us, so it's going to be a close old game. And I didn't even do talks. What am I doing? I'm just clicking automatically, unfortunately. But we'll see how we go. We've just came off a good 3-1 win, so there's all chances that we are going to win this as well. As the first 20 minutes, nothing's particularly happened. it's all been a bit quiet, hasn't it? Well, Patwood got a yellow card. That's about the most interesting thing that's happened so far. I'm sorry if you can hear my door keeps blowing open because of the wind. Quite a nice day out today. We're having a barbecue later, so I've got friends and everything coming over. We just get set up the garden and getting the beers out and all the food and everything like that. As Fleetwood come forward, but we managed to steal the board. And Mbeke looks like he might be able to get hold of this. We might be able to steal a goal here. And it looks like he got a foul. It looks like a penalty to us. I'm going to say that was a nasty challenge, and he's going to get sent off, it looks like. I think that's a yellow card. Or was that his first yellow card? No, it is his second yellow card. So Fleetwood are down to 10 men. We've got a penalty. If we don't win this now, I might as well just quit the game. McGradle scores it for us, 1-0 to Coventry. And this should hopefully be a formality now. Touch wood. Well, it looks like put it nicely into the bottom left corner. There, as we see. And yeah, good goal for us, really. But now we need to crack on. I mean, in positions like this, we really need to make sure that we can get the goal difference up there and really push on a little bit. So that's the first half over, guys. We're doing well. I'm a little bit concerned about all the yellow cards we've got at the back there. I'm going to say assertively things, but I know you can do better. I'm going to keep an eye on this because 3 yellow cards in our defence. The last thing we need is a defender to be sent off. As start of the second half, and not much is happening again, and I'm probably going to make a few subs now. I know it's a little bit early, but I am really concerned about this. So we're going to bring Davey on, and I think that's all we're going to do for now. Yeah, Folliv isn't having a great game, but I'm going to leave him on for a little bit longer because I'm still trying to make sure his fitness gets up there. Obviously, he was out for so long. I'm going to do a team talk as well and just say, assertively, concentrate, because we don't want anything. As Folliv comes forward, can he get some passing? Tries to. McGradles gets the ball. He gets the ball in. Can we get another cross in? No, we can't, and it gets booted out. But it looks like we should get the ball here, and that's the end of the highlight. I hate when it does that. I really do. Things are going well for us. We've got a corner. After this corner, we'll make a substitution. It's Giles Fee, I think that was, gets the header. It's his first goal I think it's his first goal for Coventry. And it's definitely his first goal of the season. I can't remember him scoring. But we're going to watch it here. Lovely deep cross to the back. And he gets his head up. He gets up and the keeper should have done better, really. But it's 2-0 to us. We're going to make a substitution. I'm sure players are getting absolutely knackered. So Vlad's going to come on. We're also going to bring on no one else because we haven't really got anyone else to bring on, unfortunately. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. We're going to bring Vlad on for McGradles. And I think that's going to be it. No, in fact, actually, what we're going to do as well is we're going to take off Folliv. We're going to bring on Sambine. And that will be it. 5 minutes to go. 2-0. Unless we do something absolutely drastically wrong, we should win this game. As it looks like Fleetwood are going to come forward here. But that's full time, guys. 2-0 to Coventry. A really good win for us. Really happy with that. I think we played really well. I think we even before. What did I put there? I put on far from pleased. Well, why did I put that? I'm losing the plot. I pressed the wrong button. Oh dear. Gives us a platform to build on. Oh god, it's all going wrong, guys. It's all going wrong. We'll send the assistant to this. And we'll see where we are in the league, guys. So we're 4th in the league now. There's a tiny little bit of a gap starting to 3 points gap, you know, down to this sort of position. obviously the idea now is to really sort of claim our spot in this sort of position, maybe try and catch the likes of Swindon. Looks like we might have picked up some points on Charlton as well, so they're now only 6 points behind us, 7 points behind us. So really, it's all to play for. We're coming up to almost halfway now, and really there is still everything to absolutely play for at the moment. Coming back, we'll come back. It'll probably be for. We'll come back for the Bradford game, but I only play the Bradford game. But we'll have a little chat about where we think we want to do. Hopefully, we'll know about the takeover. We'll know about finances and everything like that, and see where we want to, maybe who we want to sell, and all that sort of malarkey, and who we want to buy, and yeah, we'll see what we want to do. So it'll be a pre-transfer special. And then obviously, like after that, we'll probably come back around sort of the Walsall Portsmouth game, and we can then start. We can have a transfer special, look at the players, at least play the Walsall game, maybe the Portsmouth game as well. I think that would be the best idea. But this has been a fantastic little run we've had here for us. You know, it's more wins than losses, and you look at above us and what it was. I think it's been absolutely fantastic. Anyway, I'm waffling on, as I always do, because I'm terrible at that. So, that's the end of the episode, guys. As always, come and subscribe, drop a like, come and see me on Twitter or Twitch, as I do stream. I'm going to try and stream a lot more as well. So it'd be fantastic to hear from any of you guys. And, as I always say, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you next episode.